What's good, y'all? It's Petty from Live with Petty and Pettypost. We in the building today, and we're about to interview CEO of LQXIII Luxury 13 brand, Sheena, in the building. Sheena, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for being on Live with Petty today. And I've known Sheena for a couple years, and I've seen her grow her brand, and we thought about getting the interview done on the Live with Petty to make sure that the world knows about what Sheena is doing. We also got Jump Fence Records in the building. What up, y'all?
Hey! See, it's more bricks, more sticks. I'm here with my boy Koolie, my boy
Koolie.
Finesse, you feel me? My boy Sheena 4-5 in the cut, you feel me?
Yep. So, we're going to get in detail. We're going to learn more about everybody that's here today and how we're changing history. Live with Petty, I'm out.
They don't know about me and you. They don't know about me and you. They don't.
We met each other, they knocked us. Tried to chill and they blocked us. Now we happy, they jock us. No more laughs, they just mock us. They tried to copy, they not us. No advice, babe, we got us. We been searching, we found us. Now we got us, we got us. We just fell in the moment, but I don't care, babe, I'm all in. I'm a stay girl, just falling. I'm the one you'll be calling. So be cautious, be cautious. We not cute, we just flawless. Questions, they questions, yeah. But they don't know about me and you. 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 No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't know about me and you. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. No. They don't know about me. They uniting, they fighting, they been reciting, we writing, they been hiding, and we finding. Now crash that shit, now we flying. Y'all talk y'all shit and start biting. We take a pic, now y'all liking. Share our posts and don't like it, but we don't care, we keep riding. Now it's on now, we just moving on now. Anything y'all say don't matter, we just going on now. Now we growing strong now, let's sing our song now. Cause they gonna talk and talk, but we been on our own now. Cause it's me and you. They don't know about 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 me and you. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't know about me and you. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't know about me.
Yo, it's Petty from Pettypost, and as I said, we are here live with Petty. We have Sheena, CEO of Luxury 13 brand, in the building today. Sheena, tell me, how did you come about the name Luxury 13?
Luxury 13 is basically an extension from my candle company, Luxury Scents.
Yeah.
So I just extended the name. I've always had that name in the clutch, and I've always knew that name was going to be for clothing. I just didn't know the time and place.
Okay, and as you hear, the name is Luxury. What is key to you and what you put in your product to make it represent your brand and what you stand for?
I try to make it as luxurious as possible, and I try to make everything made with, love. So love plays a part in the vision, and I just decide to always be luxurious. I love luxury items, and I just try to put that part of the market into what I'm doing, the vision that I have set for the brand.
Okay, now just in terms of history, brief history, how long have you been doing it, and now how did you get started into doing merchandise so people could buy into your vision and feel a part of being luxurious and representing that from outside, from inside out, to show their personality and show the luxury lifestyle through your brand?
Basically, I've been doing the Luxury 13, the brand, the clothing company. I think my first shirt came out in like 2016.
Okay.
And that was like my baby. That's a shirt that I've always had. And it was like it was a dramatic piece. It was also like a political piece also because it said crime pays. So I've always had that shirt, and every time I wear that shirt, it gets a lot of play. And I reinvented the shirt with somebody that was close to me at the time, and who's still close to me. I don't have any beef with the person, you know how people are, but we're still close. But he helped me, you know, tweak it a little bit, and I revamped it, and it came out, and that was one of my first shirts that was to the market. And I just felt like a lot of people, I just felt like it had to go. Like, it was my most unapologetic piece because I feel like crime pays, because I've been through certain situations, people been through certain situations, you know, like if you have family members and you deal with everyday things, you know what it is. And at that time, like I said, a lot of people, every time I wore a shirt, they stopped me, like even police officers, they like, you know, that's right, you know, like crime do pay, because without crime, he wouldn't have a job.
See?
You know, so it played out to be, you know, like bigger than what it was, you know, so I just wanted to see what the market was, to see how they would react to me, to see how I felt at the time, and it got sold out, and it was a good look, you know, because like I said, it was just something that I thought in my head that I wanted to like get out, because I've always did shirts for me and my brother, you know, just as a hobby. So it was something that I always wanted to do, and I just decided to just jump out the bridge one day and just get into clothes, and basically I never looked back. Like, I have a couple shirts that I dropped after that, and everything is good. I don't have no complaints.
Well, I caught a few key things you said, including the fact that you think about the flip side of, people think of some things as negative, some things as positive. But you just flip something that people would think of as negative and show how it affects each and every one of us, like in terms of, as you said, the officer stopped you and be like, crime do pay, because without crime I wouldn't be here today employed. So it's like, you know, and making it a brand, making it a trend, and as you said, every piece is made with love, you know, to put that energy into the air, you know what I mean, that as a Black American, African-American employer, CEO, you are able to be an influence to so many people on different levels, you know, through your branding, for one. You know, you have a wave going on with your designs in terms of the people that you have rocking it, the people that, you know, support you. And I'm not talking about a few people, I'm talking about a lot of people. She's being humble about who she is, you know what I mean, and her influence. She's being very humble, but
I'm very humble.
You know what I mean, like, you don't understand that you have to be humble, yes, but at the same time, like, you can be proud as well in terms of the work you put in, and see the result, how it satisfies customers. They like to be trendy, they like to be fashionable, they like to be luxurious, and then they could buy and support you, and everybody wins, because I'm not getting anything cheap or off the market. I'm getting some quality that lives up to what it is. And a lot of people have a stigma about black businesses and supporting black people, and you're breaking that stereotype through your branding and through making sure quality is a part of what you do. You know, so I commend you for that. No, you're doing it. So
you are too.
You know what I mean? No, for real. You gotta say it, because people would settle for lower class because it's available and everybody's rocking it. But when you look at it, you get like 2-3 wears and it's looking different.
Yeah.
Like that's something you didn't buy for the price it was selling for. But you can stand behind your quality and what you're doing and representing. People could attest.
That's what it's about.
People could attest.
I don't try to stay in nobody's lane. I don't play with nobody's lane. I make my own lane. Like, I don't care what people are doing. Like, I basically am the market. I test out every product. I literally go through it like running around pockets, no pockets. Like I know what I like. I'm a New Yorker, and I know clothes. Like I've always been into clothes. I've always loved clothes, and like I like what clothes do to people when you're depressed and you put on something that you really like. You know, like it changes your whole stigma. Like you know what I mean? Like you feel different through clothes, and I want to adapt to that. I want to reach out to people that don't even know me, you know, through clothes. Like because that's how I am. Like I don't know these people that I'm rocking their clothes. I've rocked the Balmain, I've rocked the Chanel. Like I've done all those things, and I still rock Target, whatever. Like I don't care. Like if it looks good, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna, you know. But to me, as somebody that buys clothes, I want to be able to tap into people that love clothes, so I can bring them into what the vision that I have for clothes. Because I love clothes. Like I have clothes for years. Like my brother be like, "You didn't throw that shit out yet." Like I cannot throw away clothes. Like if it fits, I'm gonna wear it. I don't care. Like I'm true word. I'm gonna wear it. Like I don't care. Like I don't care how you feel. Like if this is my favorite piece, you'll know it. Yeah. And I just react to the market. The market, you know, it loves what it loves, and I'm a part of the market, so I'm able to influence through outside because a lot of people don't know who I am. Right. So I can really feel their input. I can get their feedback, and a lot of the businesses, they pay a lot of money just to get feedback, just to hear what customers want to say. Exactly. Yeah, they spend millions of dollars, and I'm the market, and I'm setting the market. And I'm listening to people. They don't know who I am. And I'm fine because I don't want to be, I like, no, I'm very humble. Like, it's cool for me to just be here chilling nowhere, like, everywhere. I don't care. Like, I like to know what people think about the clothes. Like, I'm into the colors. I'm into the feel, how it looks. Like, I'm into everything when it comes to clothes. I want to know everything. And my friends hate me for this because they're like, you just pick my brain all day, and you just, you get money off of it. You understand what I'm saying? They like, I see what you do. Like, you really take what I say and you get money off of it. And it's like, yes, because we're the market. Nobody spends more on clothes than black people.
That's true.
Nobody, we are the market.
And that's always been since, you know, after, in terms of slavery, when people could work and stuff and get paid. The research, I was watching an old documentary from the 40s, and they were showing that black people were spending more than everybody else. You know what I mean? Black people were buying. Black people were, they don't care. Like, they want to just enjoy life. You know what I mean? Some people want to stack up until they're dead and can enjoy it, but black people were making sure that they live life and live life comfortably. You know what I mean? So that's why a lot of the brands that reach in terms of the Louis and the Gucci's and the stuff, they don't care. As long as you spend the money, they're with it. So they have a big urban market. They will spend money into the campaign because they see that black people are spending money on their product. Now, when it comes to like certain things in terms of their beliefs and what they stand for, it may be different, you know, when you find out who's behind the scenes in these brands. But they look at you as the dollar sign. They look at you as something that they could benefit from. And once we learn to put that same energy back into our community, then we'll be unstoppable. You know what I mean? So support LQXIII and make sure you click the link in her bio, go check out her store. As she said, she does not only do apparel, she does candles as well. You know, but it's a different process, but it's still luxury. You want to smell luxurious in your house, you know what I mean? Support and get the candles. You want to look fly, support and get the apparel. Now, you mentioned a few brands earlier, but in terms of personal preference, were there any brands that you looked up to in the industry coming in as like a role model, like a brand that inspired you?
Chanel, Gabrielle Chanel. She's always been my favorite. I've always loved her. It's just something about those C's that just drive me crazy. Like, she's always been my favorite. Her stories, her movies. I love her as, like, I like her. Definitely Virgil, Off-White. You know, he's the first black person to really do it for Louis Vuitton. You know, like, I commend him. I like his look. I see where he's going. You know, I read up about him. You know, how he got his clothes, you know, through Ralph Lauren. You know, the stuff that people didn't want. You know, he got like off the racks, and then he just tripled his money. Like, I basically studied the market. Like, I see what they're doing. Like, I look into Ralph Lauren because he's basically one of the people that've done it consistently. Right. So I tapped into him. I see what he does, what he doesn't do. You know, how he looked at things, and I just tap into the greats. Like, because I want to be great.
So you hear for yourself. if you want to be great, you got to study the game. Like in anything, like if you're going to music, who did it before you and what did they do that was bad, that affected them? You could not do that and become, you know, better than the person who set the record or the person who set the bar, because you would become a better artist, you become a better designer, you become a better person from studying the game. Now when you study the game and you see where your craft is developed to a place where you have influence and, you know what I mean, you got power and you got reach, you got people paying attention, you got people returning and buying and building up your business, that shows you that now you have consistency. And the number one thing that could fail a brand, you know what I mean, customer service is failings of consistency, because you started good where everybody was thank you, you know, have a good day, but now it's like, leave my store, you know what I mean? It's different. So that could hurt your pocket greatly. And if you have that in a brand and a business, that's a key to winning, because with consistency, people expect, there's high expectations and you're feeling it. And as a business, that helps you, as an artist, that helps you, because your music didn't just start up here and end up down here when you bust or you become viral. You know what I mean? People are going to look at you and be like, yo, I don't want to hear his music because I'm a disappointed fan. You know what I mean? I'm a disappointed client, I'm a disappointed customer. So you have things that are required for big Fortune 500 companies to succeed, and you already have that coming into the game. So again, kudos to you and everything that you've been doing over the years and what you've brought the brand and standards to. LQXIII.
Thank you. I'm trying, man. You know, you're so funny, you're so honest. But it's nothing. Like,
it is what it is.
When you like something and you have a vision, you don't care what it costs.
Right.
You don't care what people think. You don't care about what none of that shit means. Like, you don't care about nothing. Like, I fought for people for this because I believe in it, and I don't care what people think. I don't care what people have to say about what I do. You know what I mean? Like, even though, like, if two people say something about your brand that is negative, your brand is done.
Right.
Like, I go beyond for people, like, when it comes to my stuff, like, because I'm a different type of person. Like I said, like, I'm from the market. I know how people deal with people. I deal with people that don't speak English.
Especially with social media. That's a few seconds away. Like,
social media is a joke.
Up here and you're down here.
Social media is a joke to me. That's not the real word, because people that get money, that really got to do stuff, they don't know what that. They don't know what that. They don't know. They don't touch phones. Right. The money don't touch phones. Right. They got somebody that's handing them. This is what you got to do. This is where you got to go. Like, money talks. Bullshit walks. We know this. Like, I deal with that shit all day. I don't have time for that. Like, as you see, time is money, and my time is worth more than money. All day. And I basically put that aura out there. Like, I put it out there. Like, whatever you say, word is win. Whatever you feel, this is what it is. This is how I feel. I was very persistent with this design. Right. This is 6 screens. What? This is 6 screens.
So that was a direct garment.
This is 6 screens.
And for those of you who don't know, screen printing is...
It's $50 per screen.
It's tedious.
So 50 times 6.
You know what I mean? So that's telling you
how
much you're
like
getting.
This is just to get my point across. This is not me giving a fuck what nobody had to say. Like, I wanted it this way, it had to be this way. Like, I coursed this out, he did it, he printed it twice. I was like, no, like, this looks crazy. Like, you're crazy. Like, I'm crazy with my shit. I'm anal. I'm like somebody you do not want to deal with. Like, I'm very anal when it comes to shit. Like, I'm like an asshole when it comes to my shit.
Well, you got it, because like, that's your account, that's your bag, that's your baby. You know what I mean? So
she don't have to talk. Like, nobody can talk. She can't talk, so I can talk. So I'm gonna talk how I feel she needs to talk.
I mean, you gotta do it, because nobody else is gonna spend that time to invest in your company to build it up to what you're doing.
They say that. Let me get a shirt. Let you get a shirt.
You have to. You have to. So, point number 1, I was just about to ask you the question. As young designers looking to start the game, what advice would you give to them in terms of experience that you have?